On a beautiful morning, a dad was leisurely sweeping the brick courtyard, his eyes occasionally glancing down the green, tree-shaded village road, anticipating a familiar little figure. And then, from a distance, Lily appeared. The clever little monkey, in her neat school uniform, consisting of a white shirt and a blue vest, with a cute backpack on her back. The sun began to climb higher, only her legs were a little tired after a long day. After feeling more comfortable, Lily continued her cheerful steps towards the house, where she knew her dad's loving arms were waiting. As soon as she saw her dad, joy sparkled in Lily's eyes. She ran over, chirping in her clear voice, "Dad, I'm home from school." Her dad smiled gently, let go of the broom, and opened his arms wide to embrace his little daughter. Once inside, Lily immediately showed herself to be a very independent little girl. With her tiny but skillful fingers, she took off her freshly creased uniform and changed into comfortable home clothes.
Oh!
A bright yellow t-shirt and cute striped shorts. Not only that, she also proved to be very responsible. Lily carefully gathered her uniform, held it snugly in her arms, and trotted over to the washing machine. With a very serious expression, she neatly placed the clothes inside the drum, as if completing a very important task. When her mission was accomplished, Lily excitedly put on her favorite straw hat and ran out to the yard, where her dad was still waiting. Seeing his energetic little daughter, an idea suddenly sparked in his mind. He suggested, "Shall we go to the garden to pick vegetables for lunch?" Lily's eyes lit up, and she nodded eagerly in agreement. Her dad lifted her into his arms, and together they went to the garden behind the house. Under the golden sunlight, the two of them began their harvest. Dad picked a large, fresh loofah, which Lily delightedly took and nibbled a small piece of.
Trái này hơi già quá ha. Nhìn nó non non nhỉ. Bỏ vào đây con, bỏ vào đây ha. Trái là kém nha. Đây ha.
Together, they picked plump eggplants, lush green beans, and vibrant red tomatoes.
Ôi giời ơi, ngon quá hả? Này được không? Bỏ đây, bỏ đây. Hai quả nữa ha. Thôi đi nào. Rồi, nó có thêm này. Cà chua này, đậu nhá. Rồi, giờ đi về ha.
Soon their basket was overflowing with fresh vegetables.
Đi về thôi. Đi về nhanh nấu ăn nào, đi nhanh lên. Rồi, nhanh lên con. Và đi sau đây.
Back inside, while her dad was busy preparing the freshly picked vegetables for lunch, Lily obediently sat down at her study table. She put on her small glasses, sat in front of her tablet, and took the opportunity to study online.
Hôm nay đi của mình ở nhà đang học bài nên mình sẽ nấu món ăn cho Lily nhé. Bây giờ mình có khoai này, cà rốt này, tí đậu này. Đó, bây giờ mình hấp cho Lily nhé.
Lily focused on her studies
Như
like
vậy
a real
nhóm 2 cũng
student.
rất giỏi, chỉ là hơi chậm hơn nhóm 1 một chút xíu thôi.
Occasionally, she would glance towards the kitchen, curiously observing her dad's cooking. In the cozy kitchen, Lily's dad was busy preparing the fresh vegetables they had just picked. But suddenly, he frowned, looking at the empty spice jar. Oh no, we're out of salt! Lily, who was studying, immediately left her desk when she heard her dad. She ran to his side, her big round eyes full of curiosity. Her dad bent down and gently asked, "My sweet Lily, can you help me go to the supermarket and buy a bag of salt?" With a determined look, Lily nodded enthusiastically. Her dad smiled, carefully put money into Lily's small purse, and kindly reminded her, "Be careful, I'll be waiting for you." Bye-bye. Lily eagerly ran out to the backyard. There, her close friend, Sam the pig, was relaxing on the lush green grass.
Hi.
"Sam, let's go to the supermarket," Lily called out. Sam, as if understanding, stood up. Lily nimbly climbed onto Sam's back,
Go.
holding on tightly. Sam began to carry Lily along the familiar village path, the sound of his trotting feet mingling with Lily's giggles, creating a truly lovely and simple scene.
Hey.
At the supermarket, faced with a colorful world of sparkling goods, especially the candy aisle, Lily wanted to buy everything. Her eyes were glued to the tempting packages of sweets, imagining their sweet taste. But then, her dad's words echoed in her ears. "Please buy a bag of salt for me." Lily snapped back to reality, breaking free from the allure of snacks and quickly heading to the spice aisle. A moment later, she found the pure white bag of salt her dad needed. After paying at the counter, Lily hurried back to where Sam was waiting. "Let's go home, Sam," Lily chirped happily. Sam carried Lily back again, along the familiar road, bringing with them the bag of salt and the joy of a completed mission.
Dad.
Upon arriving home, Lily proudly handed the salt to her dad. "Dad, I bought the salt!" Her dad smiled warmly, patting his little daughter's head in thanks,
Vừa kịp lúc cơm chín luôn đấy.
and then immediately used the salt to finish the dish he was cooking.
Này là gia vị rồi. Chỉ có thêm tí gia vị nó mới ngon được ha. Đấy.
Soon, the warm, sweet aroma of the cooked lunch filled the house, awakening Lily's hungry stomach. With With all his care and love,
Nào
her
bỏ trong
dad
cái này nữa ha.
carefully arranged the food on plates. The carrot slices glowed with the color of the sun, and the green beans were as vibrant as if they had just been picked. Everything was the fruit of their small garden, a nutritious gift from a dad to his daughter's health.
Rồi, được rồi. Thôi, đi ra ăn ha. Ba chuẩn bị đồ ăn cho lợn này nhé. Đồ ăn cho Ỉn ha. Đồ ăn gì ba chuẩn bị sẵn rồi đấy. Bây giờ mình mang cho Ỉn ăn ha. Chờ ba tí nha. Rồi. Rồi, đi đây nè. Cơm ha, cơm ha. Rồi, ngồi nè. Chờ ba tí nha.
The two of them sat at the table, the space filled only with peace and the aroma of food.
Tới rồi.
The lunch wasn't fancy, but it was the happiest of meals.
Đây này, hôm nay có cà rốt này, có đậu, có khoai lang nhá. Đây ăn cà rốt trước ha. Hôm nay mình ăn cà rốt trước nha. Đây.
Lily held her small fork, taking each bite with relish, her cheeks puffing out adorably.
Dinh dưỡng cho Ly nhá. Wow, ngon quá. Tuyệt vời.
In the sweetness of the vegetables, she could almost taste the sun, the earth, and the effort she herself had contributed. And above all, it was the taste of the love her dad had seasoned every dish with.
Đây. Đó. Bây giờ bạn sẽ cẩn thận Ly nhá. Đấy. Để bạn ăn đậu đi. Đúng rồi. Anh biết là nó ngon hay không chứ? Đây.
Her dad didn't eat much. He just quietly watched his little daughter eat with a good appetite, his eyes filled with a simple yet complete happiness.
Đây, chị ba này không? Nè. Thấy không? Đây, Ly đây. Cà rốt hả? À, có vẻ nhưng mà Ly cũng thích ăn đậu mọi người ạ. Mình lấy cà rốt cho Ly nhá. Đây. Điều một cà rốt ha. Rồi thì lấy này cho Ly nhá. Đây. Đó. Wow. Đúng rồi. Giỏi quá. Thêm cà rốt ha. Đây. Cái vai mệt ha. Đây, thêm cà rốt cho con nhá. Mạnh lên con, đứng mạnh lên. Ý giời. Ý chà, ý chà. Ý da. Đây, tôi chỉ lại cái này là gì này. Đây, 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 đây. Đấy, đây là con ha. Cắm mạnh lên không? Cắm mạnh dưới nào? Cắm mạnh dưới chứ. Đây cần phải cắm mạnh này. Đúng rồi. Thì đốt ha. Mình ăn từng món một nhỉ. Đúng rồi. Chờ bà tí đi, bà lấy cái này cho Ly nhé. Cái này kết hợp với Ly hơn này. Đây. Đây là phục vụ Ly nhé. Đây. Đấy, hợp đúng không? Đây. Hay quá. Đây nè. Đúng rồi, ui hợp quá rồi, hợp quá rồi. Rồi, hôm nay bà chuyển món khoai nhá. Đây. Được không? Đó được nhỉ. Đó được. Đó ngon luôn đúng không Ly? Ngon quá. Đây, bánh to luôn. Ngon nhỉ. Này cho con đứng lớn cảm nhận con sướng. Đó. Còn lại ban nhé, còn lại ban ha. Ngon quá. Còn nhiều lắm, các anh đi vào lại cho. Con đi. Đây đó. Ăn xong mình mang đồ ăn đi theo nhé, không nhé, chỉ đang chờ ở kia nhé. Không rồi hả? Ăn được nữa không? Thế ăn giỏi vậy. Ăn giỏi vậy. Đây đi nữa đây. Nay Liên giỏi đấy, ăn được nhiều rồi. Lâu rồi thấy Liên nhiều á. Thôi xong rồi hả? Xong chưa? Rồi, đi ha. Để ba dọn mình cho em ăn nhé. Con ngồi để chờ đi.
A happy lunch wouldn't be complete without a special companion. With that thought, Lily and her dad brought a prepared portion of vegetables out to the garden for Sam.
Đâu, heo đâu? Bắt ba heo thế nào? Có heo giúp Ly hả?
Seeing them, Sam squealed with delight. The pig ate his food heartily, his little tail wagging continuously, showing his radiant joy. Lily, happy to see her friend enjoying his meal.
Để chơi nha. Đi để chơi ha.
After Sam was full, Lily let out a cheerful cry and skillfully climbed onto her friend's back. The tiny rider and her special steed began a slow tour around the garden. Lily's clear laughter rang out, mingling with the gentle afternoon sun, creating a picture-perfect scene. A little while later, Lily sat on the wooden swing, gently swaying. From her perch, she could see Sam resting peacefully under a tree. Between them was an invisible but incredibly strong bond.
Hi.
From the porch, her dad quietly watched the two little friends, his heart filled with peace and love. In that moment, the small garden contained not just trees and flowers, but a whole world of innocent friendship and the warmth of a dad's love. Dawn crept through the crack in the door. On the soft bed, Lily was sound asleep in her yellow shirt and pink blanket. Her dad sat beside her, the book in his hands having been flipped back and forth countless times. Occasionally she would stir, a tired yawn escaping from her tiny mouth. Her dad's eyes never left Lily's small form, his heart feeling as though it were being squeezed. He gently set the book down, stood up, and walked closer to where Lily lay.
Mệt hả? Có mệt hả?
He bent down and softly placed a kiss on Lily's forehead, his large hand stroking her small back. He wished only that he could share her fever, to bear all her fatigue for her. He could feel the intense heat radiating from her frail body. Every gesture was filled with love, comfort, and worry.
Nghỉ ngơi đi nhé. Ngủ đi nhé. Ngủ đi nhé.
Knowing he couldn't let his daughter be sick without something nourishing, her dad decided to go out.
Đang ngủ đi, ba đi mua đồ.
He quickly threw on a jacket, put on his helmet, and wheeled his motorbike out the gate. The sunny road outside seemed unable to lessen the anxiety in his heart. He rode to a small fruit stall and carefully selected the freshest, most delicious oranges, the kind he knew Lily would love. Lily was still sleeping, letting out a long yawn from time to time. When he returned, he hurried into the room to check on his daughter.
Sao rồi con? Sao rồi? Đỡ chưa? Đỡ chưa?
He placed his hand on her forehead and felt that the heat had not subsided. A wave of sorrow washed over him.
Nằm chờ xíu nhá, thấy chưa? Ba mua đồ sẵn rồi ha. Tí ba bán nước cam cho đi uống nhé, cho ăn cháo nhá. Ha.
He took a digital thermometer from the medicine cabinet and gently took her temperature.
39 độ 2 này. Thấy không? Sốt đấy chưa?
The number that appeared only made him more anxious.
Nè. Thấy không?
He knew he had to do something. He went to the kitchen and took out some fresh carrots. His hands moved swiftly as he peeled, washed, and diced them into tiny pieces. He cooked a small pot of porridge, adding the bright orange carrot bits, hoping this simple meal could give his little girl some strength. While waiting for the porridge to cook, he took the juicy oranges, cut them in half, and squeezed out every drop of fresh juice by hand. He didn't use a juicer. He wanted to do everything for his daughter himself, as if he could pour all his love into that glass of orange juice. He brought the glass into the room and gently helped Lily sit up. She was still very tired, her eyes half closed. He brought the straw to her lips. Lily obediently took the straw and slowly sipped the sweet, wholesome juice. Seeing her drink a little brought a sense of relief to his heart.
Mệt quá hả? Mệt quá hả? Cái mặt nhìn mệt quá hả? Uống đi nha, bà lấy cháo ra ăn nhé. Sao? Uống nữa đi con, uống thêm nữa đi. Uống thêm nữa đi con. Uống thêm nữa đi. Thêm nữa đi con. Thôi hả? Thôi hả? Uống thêm đi con. Đúng rồi, uống thêm đi. Đúng rồi. Thôi hả? Để tí uống tiếp hả? Đúng rồi, uống thêm coi. Giỏi lắm. Đúng rồi. Uống thêm mau khỏe đúng không? Thôi hả? Thôi nằm đi. Đây cái nằm xuống. Đúng rồi, giỏi lắm.
When she was finished, he took a soft tissue and carefully wiped her mouth, gently and cleanly.
Ngủ tiếp nhé. Xíu rồi mang cháo vào nhé, thấy chưa? Ngủ xíu đi nhé. Xíu mang cháo vào cho Ly nhé. Nhá. Hay để bà dán dạ sốt cho Ly ha. Tôi có vẻ mệt quá ha. Nằm yên đấy bà lấy ra ha.
As soon as the porridge was ready, he ladled it into a small red bowl, carefully blowing on it to cool it down before bringing it to Lily.
Đây, con cứ nằm đi. Con nằm để bà lấy cho.
He changed her into a new, pretty pink and white outfit and placed a cool cloth on her forehead to help bring the fever down. Lily rubbed her eyes and yawned widely, but when she saw the fragrant bowl of porridge her dad offered, she tried her best to eat.
Đúng rồi, giỏi lắm. Con giỏi lắm. Đấy, phải vậy nhá, thấy chưa? Đây, bà xúc cho con này.
Her dad patiently fed her one small spoonful at a time.
Đúng không?
Lily cooperated, holding on to the edge of the bowl and obediently finishing her porridge.
Đúng rồi, ngon đấy, cà chua đấy. Đúng rồi, cà chua kìa. Coi rơi. Ôi, may quá. À đây. Đây con cầm tay đây. Đây con cầm đây. Bà cho. Đúng rồi. Đây bà cho.
Every spoonful his daughter ate was a great joy for the dad.
Đúng rồi đấy. Đúng rồi. Ngon đúng không? Đây cà chua này. Đúng rồi. Kìa, rơi vào áo, bẩn áo nhé. Đúng rồi đấy. Đúng rồi. Rồi để bà xúc cho ha. Chỉ cần mình xúc đâu. Giỏi quá. Giỏi quá. Đúng rồi, con giỏi lắm. Đi giỏi quá, ăn thêm nhé. Cố ăn tí nữa đi con nhé. Cố ăn tí nữa đi con. Thôi hả? Thôi nhé. Rồi, đấy ha. Làm miệng cho con nào. Đúng rồi đấy. Làm miệng nữa.
He felt as though he had just completed a monumental task. After After making sure his little girl had eaten her fill and was resting comfortably, he gently placed another kiss on her forehead.
Làm đi nghỉ không được đây đâu nhá, không được lung tung như chưa? 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 Ở đây ngoan chưa? Nằm nghỉ ngơi cho khỏe rồi không được đi lung tung nhá. Nhớ rồi chưa? Bay ra ngoài mua ba làm đi mua đồ cho con ở nhà không được đi lung tung nhá. Ở nhà chơi ngoan nhá. Có mệt không phải ở nhà chưa?
He stroked her small head, readjusted the cloth, and quietly left the room. He took advantage of her nap to go out to the garden. Carrying his familiar red basket, he went to the garden behind the house, where rows of eggplants were heavy with ripe fruit. He carefully picked each glossy eggplant, arranging them neatly in the basket to sell at the market later, hoping to earn a little extra money for good food for the two of them. A while later, Lily woke up. She rubbed her eyes and looked around the empty room, not seeing her dad anywhere. A feeling of emptiness washed over her. Lily quickly scrambled out of bed and began her search for her dad. She walked through every room, from the bedroom to the living room, but his familiar figure was nowhere to be seen.
Dad. Nó quay phim bả tập nó ngồi quán ở đâu mà nó nói như
Thinking her dad might be in the garden, Lily toddled outside. She put on her favorite straw hat and took tiny steps down the familiar dirt path. She sat on a small brick in the yard, looking out at the garden, but only silence answered her. Her dad wasn't there. Worried, Lily decided to go a little further. She followed the village road, her eyes searching everywhere. The road seemed so long today. She walked and walked, but still couldn't find him.
Oh my God.
Exhausted and a little heartbroken, Lily sat down on an old wooden bed someone had left by the roadside. She sat there, her eyes still searching restlessly. Meanwhile, at the market, after a slow day of sales, her dad quickly packed up his goods and headed home. The first thing he did upon returning was to check on his daughter. But the bed was empty. His heart clenched. He frantically called her name, but there was no answer. He ran through the house, then out to the garden, searching in vain. But then, sleepiness overcame her. Her eyelids grew heavy, and before she knew it, she had drifted off, curled up on the unfamiliar bed.
Lê ơi, Lê. Lê ơi, Lê. Lê ơi.
Fear consumed him.
Đâu không biết nữa.
He ran along the village road, his eyes darting back and forth, hoping to catch a glimpse of her tiny figure. And then, in the distance, he saw a small creature sleeping on the old wooden bed. It was Lily! He rushed over, his heart bursting with happiness and relief. He gently lifted his daughter into his arms, holding her tightly as if afraid she would disappear. Lily, sensing his familiar warmth, snuggled her head against his chest, safe and sound.
Người ta bắt đi thì sao? Nằm đây người ta bắt đi thì sao? Ba bảo nhà mà, ở nhà trong nhà mà. Rồi ba về ba mua đồ cho Ly mà. Ngoan ở nhà hay chưa? Đã ốm mà đi ra ngoài ốm thêm đấy nhé. Nhớ ba hả? Mệt lắm hả? Thôi mình đi về nhé. Nhé. Ba về nhà ngủ nghe chưa? Ui, mệt quá này. Trời, thương quá hả? Mệt quá hả? Thôi đi về nhé. Ngoan nhé, ở nhà hay chưa? Ngoan lắm. Đi uống nhé, chưa? Mẹ đừng có phòng mình nằm nhé, thấy chưa? Rồi ba lấy sữa cho con uống, ha? Đúng rồi. Về phòng nằm nhé. Con nghỉ ngơi nhé.
He carried Lily home, took her to her room, and laid her gently on the bed.
Đây ha.
He got another cool cloth and carefully placed it on her forehead.
Ngủ xíu đi, ba lấy sữa uống nhé. Hay lấy sữa uống rồi ngủ nhé, được không? Đi xuống ngủ nha. Nhé. Cái này để làm cho mát đầu đấy ha.
Then he went to the kitchen and poured a glass of warm, white milk.
Sao? Đây là cái gì đấy?
He brought the milk into the room, gently helped Lily sit up.
Đây, đúng rồi. Đây nhé.
And used the thermometer to check her temperature one more time. Seeing that the fever had gone down, he finally felt at ease.
Khỏi rồi. Sắp khỏi rồi đấy ha. Xíu là khỏi thôi ha. Đúng rồi, sắp khỏi rồi. Uống sữa xong rồi nghỉ ngơi là khỏi thôi nhé. Nhé, cố gắng lên hề. Đây xem nào. Đấy. Ngồi đây ba sữa cho uống nhé.
He patiently fed his daughter the sweet milk, spoonful by spoonful.
Đói bụng nào hả? Đói bụng nào hả? Đói bụng nào hả?
Lily obediently drank all the milk, held in her dad's loving arms.
Bà đút cho con nhé, phải lo nhé. Đúng rồi. Đúng rồi.
The clock on the wall struck midnight. Outside, the world was asleep, but a dad's love was still shining, warm and gentle. After a long sleep, cared for so devotedly by her dad, Lily seemed to have recovered completely. She woke up and no longer stayed in one place, starting to walk around the house on her own. She went from the bedroom to the living room, curiously looking at everything. She even put on her favorite straw hat herself, looking utterly adorable. Seeing his daughter so lively again, her dad was overjoyed.
Trời ơi, đã đừng ngủ sẵn rồi. Ra ngoài nắng lắm, thấy chưa? Đi hả?
He decided to take her outside for some fresh air. He prepared a red basket, placing a few hats and an umbrella inside to shield his daughter from the sun.
Rồi, cầm lên chúng ta này, cầm cái này. Rồi đi nào.
The two of them went out to the field behind the house.
Thôi rồi con ngồi đây cho mát nhé. Đây con ngồi đây. Đây. Đưa tay này cho ba nhé.
Her dad chose a cool spot for Lily to sit on a brick and carefully opened the umbrella to shade her.
Rồi, ok, đi ở đây nhá. Lấy cho mát nhá. Được chưa? Đi ra ngoài nhá, ngoài nắng ha. Nắng lại ốm rồi kia ha. Tí nữa ba về ba luộc khoai cho đi ha. Chờ ba tí ba ra ba lấy khoai và luộc cho đi ăn nhé. Đi chưa? Ngồi đi chơi ha. Đi ngồi đó ha.
As for himself, he put on a conical hat and began the work of digging up the earth to harvest sweet, hearty sweet potatoes. Lily sat in the shade, her round eyes fixed on her dad's back. She was like a little boss supervising the work.
Ly khát nước không? Pha nước cho Ly uống nhá.
After working for a while in the hot sun, her dad went inside to get some water. While he was gone, Lily seized the opportunity to run over to where the sweet potatoes were scattered on the ground. With her tiny hands, she carefully picked them up one by one and placed them neatly in the red basket.
Ủa?
When her dad returned with the water bottle, he was completely surprised.
Trời ơi, nó giỏi vậy. Tặng khoai thứ ba luôn à?
The basket was nearly full of sweet potatoes, and his little girl was looking proudly at her achievement. He smiled, his heart filled with warmth at Lily's cleverness and affection. He didn't forget to offer a bottle to his little girl.
Khát nước lắm đúng không?
Lily took the water and drank a long, refreshing gulp.
Tôi uống nước rồi đi bay về ba làm cái này cho con ăn nhé. Được không?
In that moment, time seemed to stand still, leaving only the warmth of a dad's love spreading across the field.
Đi nào. Đi nào Ly à. Đi.
After the harvest, they brought their bounty home. Her dad washed the dirt off the sweet potatoes, and Lily joined in to help. She used her tiny hands to place the slices her dad had cut into the pot.
Giỏi. Con lên lên Ly. Cảm ơn con nhé. Ngồi chờ ba tí ha. Chờ ba tí. Đây này, bỏ này. Thấy chưa? Anh bỏ đi. Đúng rồi. Đây nữa này. Giỏi. Rồi thì lên nước nha. Ít nước rồi ha. Mình bật lên chờ xíu là được đúng không?
A small fire was lit, filling the air with the sweet aroma of boiled sweet potatoes.
Vào xuống đây này. Chúng ta xem này. Rồi con ngồi ghế đi. Đây, ngồi ghế. Xem nào, xem đỡ chưa nào. Gần nữa rồi đấy ha. Đầu mát rồi đấy nha. Chỉ khó đợi một tí nữa nhỉ. Nha. Rồi này bạn lại đây nha. Chờ xíu rồi ăn nha. Tí nữa đi ăn. Ngồi đây ba. Ngồi ghế đi. Để ba làm. Chờ ba xíu nha.
When they were cooked, her dad took them out, let them cool a bit, and then cut them into small, bite-sized pieces for Lily. He set up a charming little wooden table, and Lily sat properly in her chair, holding a fork and happily feeding herself.
Anh này lấy thêm sữa cho uống nha. Được chưa? Ngay mà, đói bụng rồi.
Seeing his daughter eat so joyfully, her dad felt all his fatigue melt away. The story of Lily and her dad is a wordless love song written through tender acts of care, loving gazes, and simple everyday companionship. He also got a cup of milk for Lily to drink for dessert. For her dad, happiness is simply seeing his beloved daughter healthy and happy, and creating sweet memories with her under their loving roof. Dawn crept through the leaves, marking the start of a new day in the cozy little home of Lily and her dad. He was already up early, carefully peeling a plate of fresh fruit. He then sat at the table and lovingly jotted down a few words on a small note. "Have a good breakfast, sweetie. Dad has to step out for a bit, but we'll be right back." He gently placed the note beside the fruit plate, not forgetting to put on his familiar hat before closing the door behind him. A few minutes later, the little mistress of the house made her appearance. Lily, neatly dressed, walked out with a grown-up air, tossed a banana peel into the trash can, and carefully closed the lid. She sat at the table, picked up her dad's note, and squinted at it with a very serious expression before starting her breakfast. After she finished eating, Lily put on her straw hat, picked up her small basket, and strode bravely out the door, ready for a hard day's work. She skillfully loaded bunches of fresh green vegetables and plump string beans onto a wooden cart. The cart looked bigger than she was, but Lily resiliently pulled it along the familiar village path. Her destination was the small market, where everyone was used to the sight of the diligent little boss. Coincidentally, just as Lily arrived, her dad was also returning home with a bag of food.
Hey, bác về này.
Một tràng bánh hỏi hay quay với nem nướng. Một tràng bánh hỏi nem chứ là
Cơm đồ ăn đi.
At the market, a kind lady bought all of Lily's vegetables and beans. After receiving the first earnings of the day, Lily happily continued her journey. Stopping by a shop to buy a bag of rice before pulling her cart and its rewards back home. Meanwhile, at home, her dad had prepared a sumptuous lunch. The rich aroma of stewed pumpkin filled the kitchen.
Gọi Ly nè. Ly ơi. Ủa? Ly. Ly ơi. Đâu rồi? Đâu rồi ta?
Dad!
Ủa? Đi đâu về Ly? Đi đâu vậy?
Dad!
Rồi, tao rớt cái gạo nè. Ui trời ơi. Có gạo đâu đây? Thùng rớt gạo nè. Ủa, tiền đâu có gạo vậy? Ừ? Ở đâu đấy? Hả? Ở đâu đấy? Xin gạo đi. À, lấy rau cái bán đúng không? Phải không? Hả? Giỏi thế. Cái bàn cơm này. Ừ. Đâu rồi cho. Cảm ơn nhé. Rồi, nhất Ly rồi. Cảm ơn Ly nhé. Ui trời. Đây, ba con nấu ăn rồi đây. Các bạn ở đây nhé. Để gặp đây ha. Cho mình lên cơm ha. Con chuẩn bị cơm cho Ly này. Có dưa leo này, tí này, cơm này. Cơm mà giảm ít củ cho Ly này, ngon lắm, thấy chưa?
When Lily arrived, a tray of hot food was already set out.
Rồi, để ba tí nhá. Rồi, tới đây. Tới đây. Cơm. Cơm còn đây nhá. Dưa này. Chờ tí nào.
Her dad sat beside her, patiently feeding his little girl bites of soft rice, slices of crisp cucumber, and sweet pieces of tender pumpkin.
Tí này dính quá. Tí này ngon nhé con nhé. Chào bà tí ha. Đây. Đó, bạn ăn đi. Đúng rồi. Úi dồi. Thích ăn bí hả? Ý dài ơi. Tưởng món yêu thích nhỉ. Ngon quá ha.
Lily blissfully enjoyed the meal, every bite filled with her dad's love and care.
Đúng rồi. Bí ngọt mà nhỉ. Ngon quá ha. Cảm ơn Ly nhé.
In the afternoon, a friend named Kit came by and invited Lily to play.
Đi chơi không?
Gì Ly, hỏi ba gì đấy? Sao? Có chuyện gì?
Lily immediately ran inside, looking up at her dad with her big, round eyes, as if asking for permission.
Đâu? À, cái đường đi chơi hả? Ừ, muốn đi chơi hả? Đúng không? Thôi được rồi, đi
Her
chơi hả?
dad smiled and agreed right
Ba cho tiền
away.
đi chơi nhá.
Not only did he
Nhá.
let her go, but he also
Này.
gave her a banknote.
Ba cho tiền con đi chơi nhá, đi chơi với Kip mua đi ăn đi chưa? Đây, ra đây ba đưa tiền rồi nè.
Reminding her to keep it safe in her small purse, and didn't forget to put her straw hat on her head to shield her from the sun.
Đây. Đi chơi mua đi ăn cho Kip ăn với nhá, thấy chưa? Giỏi quá. Rồi, cắt tay cho đi ha. Cắt mất nhá. Rồi con đội mũ này. Đúng rồi, đội mũ đây đi con. Rồi đi chơi với Kip đi con. Đi.
Lily joyfully ran out to meet Kit, and the two of them skipped merrily through the neighborhood. The two little friends stopped at a roadside drink stand. As soon as they sat down, Lily quickly snatched the menu from Kit, playing the part of the big sister as she ordered. Her adorable bossiness made Kit burst out laughing. Soon, 2 glasses of cool milk were brought out.
Lily ơi, đi về.
After they finished, Lily carefully took the money from her purse, placed it on the table for the owner, and then headed home with Kit. Before they parted ways, Kit waved goodbye to his special friend.